Alright, welcome to our tutorial video number 2, and we're going to talk about kind of making the page. We've got our basic page set up. We're going to make it look a little better. We're going to make it come to life a bit, and this is what it looks like when we first set it up. We've got our get started, our wall, and our info. Really not much here. You can see I added a picture. Really easy to do that. Just click change picture and go browse on your hard drive to grab that. But we've got the important stuff as far as I'm concerned. It is really let's start with the most important stuff. Get the phone number on there, get the links that you want to link back to, the about you stuff, the description, the stuff that talks about who you are, what you do, and how people can get in contact with you. Very important. Now, we want to be able to obviously engage people and get them coming to our site, get them seeing it, and then get them interacting with it and want to come back and do more things on our site. So first thing you might want to do when you're ready, and this is not, we're not ready yet, but once I am ready, I'm going to want to like this to my personal profile, and that is going to show all of the people that I'm connected with, that are following me on that are friends with me on Facebook. They'll see that I have a new fan page, God, I don't know why I say fan page. It hasn't been a fan page for a while, but I guess I'm so used to that term. But they'll see that I have a new page, and they hopefully will go like it as well. And we'll create this little mini local viral thing going on. If people come to the page and they like it, their friends are going to see that they like, and hopefully some of their friends are going to, it's like he told one friend, she told two friends, he told three friends, and before you know it, you got the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon thing going on, and a lot of people are coming to your fan page, and if you've got a reason for them to stay there and to become friends and to engage, they will, and ideally along the line somewhere, that may end up becoming, mean customers for you. And that's what it's all about. Or not even new customers, but engaging your current customers, keeping your current customers your current customers. So what I'd like to do in this video is talk about putting applications on here so that when people can click on different things, you see this is pretty bare bones. So we're going to go in and edit the page, and we're going to go to apps, and now we're going to talk about the added apps. These are things that I have already added to my personal profile that I can now move over to a fan page. And the way you do that is just simply clicking on Edit Settings and click on Add. So I'm just going to want to go manually do this for each one. So I just did one. You'll see that now it's going to show up on the left. So it's got this events. If I can, if I create an event, put an upcoming, let's say I've got a webinar coming up, I'm doing a training or something, or if you're doing an open house at your business, whatever, put it on your events calendar. If you have people following you, they're going to see the event and they'll get invited to it. It's great. So let's go back to click on the wall so I can go edit the page again. And I'm going to go back into apps again. And I'm just going to do the same thing with each one of these. It's a little silly that you have to do it with each, but you used to not have to do this, actually. It used to be that it just was there, but Facebook has changed things, so I have to go in and add each thing. Discussion board, enable people to get their ideas out in the open. Anytime that you can motivate people to use tools like this stuff, it's great. Now notes, by the way, notes is your notes for you to write in, and essentially this is a blog. I don't know why they don't call it blog, but that's what it is. It is a blog. And when you write, you can syndicate your blog here if you'd like. So if you don't have a blog set up of your own, you can just write it here. I like the idea of having a hosted blog of your own, something that will give you some search engine optimization and just another thing out there on the internet tying back to all your other things on the internet. And the more stuff you have out there, the more interest you're going to get, the more links. And remember, we've talked about this in other trainings, is that social media is all about meeting people out on the internet where they are. Some people just like to follow blogs. They don't do Facebook. They're not care to be on Facebook. Some people are on Twitter, and that's it. So you want to be in these different places, and a blog is just another literally social media application that you can have, and you're going to tie each one together. So when you do write a blog on your blog, you can then go and put it in your notes here on Facebook, or you can just take the link, the URL from the top of the bar here. So if this was a blog post, I would actually, you know what, let's do this. Let's go to my website here so that you can see how this would work. I know we're in the middle of setting up applications and we're going to bounce around a little. That's okay. Let's see, I've got an article here, and this is the first article, and this blog is a little different. These are all pages and these are actually posts. So I'm going to take this post that I did, not that that matters, but I'm going to click on that post so that I reveal the URL, and this is the URL of the post. Okay, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go back into my Facebook fan page here. I'm going to go to the wall, and notice all these apps have shown up now, and there's more apps here. Apps are all there, and I'm going to copy this here. Watch what happens. All right, bang, it just shows right up with a picture. So I don't do anything. I just copy, paste, and then let it think for a minute. It's going to calculate, it's going to pull an image in, it's going to pull a thumbnail in, and now I can go ahead and share it, and this is what people are going to see. Very, very powerful and useful tool. So now when people see this, they're going to see a little snippet of information, and if they're interested, they can go and click on this, and they'll be taken to my blog. Okay? Very, very powerful way to do things. You can automate this process. And we'll go over that in another training, but you can actually set it up so that every time you post something to your blog, it automatically populates your blog post onto Facebook for you. And we'll talk about that in automation tools. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but let's go back to apps. I'm going to actually remove this and not post this here in my test account. So now you have all these apps up, and I suggest, you know, going in and tweaking around and doing different things with this. So this links, I don't know if this links works any longer. I'm not sure what people see when they click on links. Let's see, so this is blank. I'm not quite sure why it's blank, but it used to be that all your links would show up in here, and I'm sure there's a way to do that, and if there is, I'll make sure I add that onto the video. It should come up in here somewhere, so we'll figure that out. But you know, the problem with Facebook is that they're, you know, as I'm filming this video, actually they're going through a bunch of changes, so things that did work aren't working anymore. The FBML, if you wanted to install FBML on your system, you'd you know, first of all add the app, and FBML is an advanced feature. I think we have added the app. Edit settings, add, it is added. So FBML stands for Facebook Markup Language. Let's go to the app. And this is what the app looks like. It's basically a page. So I can change it. Actually, I did change it. The name of it, the default name is going to be FBML. I can change it to Welcome. And then I can type in whatever I want. This, but you have to know TML. This is, and watch that, I'll show you what I mean. Strong, that stands for bold, and HTML are just tags. This is my welcome page. So if you understand HTML, it's really not rocket science. If I want to do a little paragraph here, I'll do that. H1, I don't know if this is going to even work anymore, because they, as I said, they're changing these things. They're not supporting FBML anymore. So the question is are these pages going to disappear? I think if people have it installed prior to it going away, it'll be just fine. Let's go here. So in other words, if you already have it before they cut away from it, you'll still be able to use it. I really don't know the answer to it. We'll see. We'll do an update. So this is what it looks like. You see, this created it bold. This made it. I did a H1 tag, which makes it bigger. So you can do, if you know HTML, you can insert HTML linkable images in here. You can do a lot of really funky stuff with FBML tab, but you have to know how to use it. You have to know how to write HTML, I mean. Okay guys, so I just I paused the video just to take a look to figure out the links. the Links app not showing up. I did a little search and found on the forums that other people are having the same problem. The Links is not showing up on people's, as of today, as I'm recording this. This may be due to a hiccup in the system because of Facebook's recent changes, so we'll watch this and see what happens with it. But, you know, this is training without a net. I'm doing this and I'm not editing it down, so I'm going to kind of doing it while I'm filming. So you're seeing it live. You're seeing the kind of problems that you can have with Facebook as you go forward. They do make changes, and it's just part of the game. So, but you do have these apps set up. You know, I recommend you go in here and add more pictures, add an event, add some more. You know, fill out all this stuff. You'll notice now that you can't get back to your edit the page here, because when you're in these apps, they have different buttons showing, so you just click on the wall. That'll get you back to where you want to go. You hit edit page, and you can monkey around with your settings from here. This is something I should bring to your attention. You can change your default landing tab. It always defaults to the wall. However, if you are really good at HTML and you've made your FBML welcome page, you might want to make it so that default landing tab is welcome. And what happens is people who come to your fan page, or I said it again, your page will go to the welcome tab first. So if you have, if you have like a landing page where you want people to come and like you first, and you have like a nice little message, and maybe a bribe to get people, you're giving away something to get people to hit the like button, you'd want to get them there before anywhere else. And here you can change different things. If you don't want users to post content on the wall, you can click these off, basically. I leave everything pretty open, and the reason I do that is because I want interaction. If somebody does screw around on my fan page, if somebody's spamming my fan page, I'll just remove their post, and I'll ban them if they tick me off enough. Moderation blacklist here. So the profanity blacklist, however, I will turn this to like medium, so that people can't just put stupid swears and things like that on the page, because I do want to make sure my friends aren't posting any idiotic things, or not that they would do that, but have somebody who's posting something inappropriate for your business. You don't want that. And let's see, I think that's it for this training video. We've taken care of that. That's about it for this one. So I think we're good. I think we're good for this one. The mobile marketing thing, this is pretty cool. You can actually email. This is an email address. You can post things by emailing. If you set up your mobile account, you can literally text message things, and you can get SMS messages, text messages when people do stuff. So if you're away from your desk and you want to be able to interact, you can actually set that up here for interaction with your mobile device. And I get Facebook comments right to my mobile phone. It can get annoying, but if you're really trying to work this, and it's something that can be pretty important. So that is it for this video, and Insights should give you some statistics on your site. So now that's it for this video. So nothing's happened obviously yet, but as things go by, you'll see the statistics will fill in here. So I think we've gone through just about everything that we need at this point. So we will have some more training videos coming up, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.